As long-time viewers of the channel will know, we at Skunkworks are always looking for a good fight. So when the #1 PvP org out there invited us to fight them, how could we refuse that offer? I'm talking of course about Liberty's Reapers, and we knew by reputation that this would be the toughest fight we've ever faced. The fight was to take place at Eagle Flats on Daymar, a location we're familiar with from several in-org events we'd run previously. Skunks will be playing defense and we need to hold the outpost for 2 hours. If Reapers could take control and keep us out for 30 minutes, they would claim victory. This video is going to be quite complicated with switching perspectives, so I will outline our plan and the people involved for you now. We were granted some setup time to prepare our defense. Eagle Flats was to be held by Raccoon Team Alpha, led by Zero Exception. They would barricade themselves inside, much like you've seen us do at Jumptown. We won't see their perspective directly, but anytime you hear Alpha mentioned in comms, it's referring to them. Raccoon Team Bravo, led by Razorburn, were to be our outdoors team, providing sniper cover on the outpost and a quick reaction force should an attack occur or the outpost be taken. They would be set up a reasonable distance away and would have a view of the outpost entrance. We'll be seeing the perspective of Razorburn in this video. Our 2 ballista crew, call signs Rhino, would be located about 1500 meters away in 2 craters with advantageous cover, along with a handful of backup ballista for ammo. We didn't think we'd have control of the skies throughout any of this event, and so limiting how much we actually needed the sky seemed like a good idea. Each of these ballista positions would also have a small team of raccoons with them too, providing cover from direct attacks on the ground or from the air, so that's where my perspective begins. And we'll also see the perspective of Luke Skywalker, who was tasked with defense of Rhino 2. Our fighters and ship crew would be formed into 3 flights, call signs, Lammergeier, Sentinel and Dragon. Each a mix of light fighters and hurricanes, with an eclipse thrown into as a precaution against heavier ships. We wouldn't be using multi-crew ships in this one, our Ravens would be in Hurricanes. Lammergeier and Sentinel flights were tasked with taking the fight to the enemy, and we'll be seeing the perspective of Sony USR, aka Raptor Actual, as well as Stickman 9000, who is part of Dragonflight, and that flight was tasked with staying close to the AO and trying to defend the skies above it. We'd never faced an opponent of this caliber, and because of this we had no idea what to expect, but the day was upon us and we travelled to Daymar to establish our defence. Yep, say again.
If I got the silent
Oh yeah, you just follow me, come to my marker, and we're going to be saying up to come James. The grounds around Eagle Flats were alive with activity as Skunks got into position for the fight ahead. Naptime and me wanted to maintain awareness over the outpost itself as well as cover Rhino 1. We left Trick 90 at the crater and moved around 500 meters closer in our Cyclone. Can I hear a minute? Chuck it under there. And up above, Stick in Dragonflight was ready to go.
1 your 6, Stick.
Copy.
We can get call sign to stand off when they are set. Actual is currently set.
Rhino is set.
Raptors are set. Bravo and Alpha are set.
I shared ammo with Naptime before we ran final checks. The fight was almost upon us.
Actual still positioning the last couple ballistas.
X-Ray, our dropship call sign, we're making final drops for Spear Ballista. Can we confirm is Raccoon Alpha you guys barricaded in?
That's affirmative. Raccoon Alpha is set.
Outstanding, good work guys, good work, really great. So, compound you can see out there where Critical and Epic Dave's markers are, that's where the compound is. But here, this is where we want to be. These rocks. And up above, Raptors and Ravens were getting last minute strategy talks in. They knew they would be fighting a losing battle on this one, but with time being a factor in the event, even delaying the enemy was a valuable contribution.
Also, we're not sprinting to engage any targets, right? That's the other wings.
Targets come to us. We are essentially a mobile hammerhead, just with the turrets knocked off. Together.
I have a feeling we're going to be doing A2 killing duty.
So, with all the preparations complete, I informed our contact with Liberty's Reapers that we were good to go. The fight was on.
This is actual. Several enemies have just quantumed into SCD-1, and they just left again, so they might be quantuming to someone closer to the AO.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. You've been informed. We'll go. Be
aware, we are now live.
Dragonflight were ready to do whatever they could defending the skies above us, and it wasn't long before they spotted signs of approaching enemy.
Raccoons, we have a vehicle at 275, but it is moving outwards, so may have dropped off vehicles. Copy, be aware for potential contact at 280. I think 280 from Rhino.
Directly in front of us.
It is just to the right side of the sun.
They may be coming up literally towards our ballista positions. Bear in mind, we still do have some ships on the ground in that area.
Echo, go investigate 280 off Rhino Actual, 30 kilometers.
So a large radar contact has been picked up, more or less in our direction from the outpost. Naptum and I would need to keep an eye on it, as it may require us to head back to reinforce Trig 90, defending Rhino 1. And the next enemy sighting would be much smaller and much higher above the AO.
Yep, ready for ship. Above. Contact.
It clicks up.
Do not.
Copy. Do not engage. Stay by the AO for now until they get in close.
Strike Actual, this is Raptor Actual. So far the air engagement is very bizarre. We believe this is just a distraction for any sort of ground insertions. Please keep an eye out.
Roger, we are keeping an eye on the direction indicated by Pericles that is just to the right of the sun. So far we have no sightings in that area. Based on the sighting given, the right side of the rock that we are on right now, and basically in direct path of Trigger over there and James, they could have a vehicle moving that way. I'm going to run back over to James's Krayer because I think they're going to need defense at this point. They're going to need us ready to defend them.
You want me to come back with you?
Yes.
Yep.
Contact east. Now, please.
Keep an eye on it, Jack.
I've got him targeted.
Sony and Lammerguy Flight were in pursuit of the contacts above. Two Banu defenders, Sony was now scanning.
Unable to get a lock on numbers.
This is Tart. This is Tart. We're about 13k up from Sony.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm about 10k out.
This is Raptor Actual. The defenders have multiple crew inside. They appear to be dropships. Echo and Johnny, engage.
Dragon, stay close on site. Do not get outside AO.
As Naptom and myself made our way back to Rhino 1, we get more details on the contact to our direction from Dropship X-Ray 4.
Actual, this is X-Ray 4. I am picking up a large signature about 20 kilometers to your northeast.
What ship?
890 jump, another one.
Yeah, it's 890 jump.
Contact 24 kilometers up by the sun just to the right.
Large signature is thick and creamy in an 890 jump.
Holy crap, 890 jumping man.
Dropships are Banu defenders, identified as Haiba and Azura Lance on Johnny, on Old Man Johnny.
Nope. I see you, Johnny.
This is a good spot, Naptime, because we're in a much better position to...
That's a pilot for LR.
Sony's scanner revealed 7 people aboard one of the Banu defenders. This was an enemy dropship, and at this time Raptors and Ravens were convinced the 890 jump was a distraction to throw us off.
890 jump's almost in range.
Ignore the 890. It's a distraction.
Yeah, it's a bait trap.
Careful, it is a bait trap.
Yeah.
And then enemy fighters entered the AO.
Yeah, I'm getting
They're Gladiuses coming in.
Bandu just made
a magic gas, shoot it, bud.
Engaging, Jack engaging.
Oh, we've got missiles being fired.
They come. Here comes that 890.
I'm just engaging and checking Haiba. Haiba's empty, there's no one else on the ship. He's just a distraction. Ignore Haiba.
Right there, straight ahead, Jack.
Engaging.
Ooh, Fury's taking hits. Don't know what's on my 6.
The true fight has begun.
But as motivated as we were, our air elements were completely outmatched by the Reapers.
Their dropship is named Azura Lance and a Banu defender.
We got tag, we're dead. Pac is dead, Jack is...
Go for tag 3.
Engaging Boogie.
Going to bring in them to Fury. Etzel's under fire.
Moving away, move back towards the ground so you can request ballista support if needed.
Dragon team is way too close to the site.
That's where I wish we would have waited for her. That was our flight.
3k out.
Target pinned. We're down. 6 down.
Yeah.
As the air tipped in Reaper's favour, Rhino had spotted the incoming enemy dropship.
Break. Enemy dropship is 3k out. Attempting to get target now.
Get ready. James is about to engage in a dropship. Eyes on James.
Dragon has lost several ships. We are reassembling.
The ships were still too high, but a dropship was worth taking a few speculative shots at. Yeah, they're too high and too fast at the minute for us.
Alright. Yeah.
What's the status on the dropship, over?
One splash.
Dropship is still in the air. We cannot get clear shot. They are popping noise and flares the moment we start to maintain lock.
Oh, here we go. Rounds up. But the ballista had also made themselves a target by firing, and Rhino 2 was first to come under attack.
Rhino 2 is under direct fire. Any and all call signs, please assist.
Rhino 2. Luke, you guys, can you see the threat that's engaging west?
Yes, they're right on top of us.
Can you not engage them with the railguns?
Yes.
We got our own right here, Katie.
Okay, seen. Okay. We need to push back to James. Luke had taken down a ship attacking Rhino 2, and Rhino 1 was about to report good news.
Oh, destroyed one.
Dropship is confirmed down.
Yeah! Good work, Rhino, good work. The dropship had been taken out, and we got to work engaging the ships hovering over Rhino 2.
Rhino actual is down.
Fuck! We'd lost a ballista, but Dragonflight were making their way back in after being completely wiped out.
Dragon Flight 3, start burning in. We're going to set speed at 350.
We have other ballistas, by the way. Rhino Actual would soon be back on the ground to take up another ballista, and for now we put a significant delay in the enemy ground attack by destroying the dropship.
Both of their confirmed dropships have been killed. About 15 to 16 of them Marines are dead. Expect a long reader.
Roger that. Good work, Rhino. Good work, Raptors. Good work, Ravens. Amazing, all of you.
Look at one. I own one A90, the other one I lost it.
Yeah! But then a very unexpected revelation. I hear tank. Meanwhile, further out, Rhino 2 had been eliminated and Luke Skywalker was scrambling for cover. Tanks were passing by our ballista position somewhere to the south, heading for the outpost, and Dragonflight was still on their way back in. Be advised, I can hear a tank approaching. I'm going to try and investigate. Luke was by now also engaging targets in the air.
One real gun hit.
Nap time with me. I made the call to go chase the tanks down with Naptime and Trigger. We all had railguns, but Eager Flats is a maze of boulders, and we were only a small team. They have a tank moving. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see hatch and ladder right there.
Oh yeah, see it.
D90 has touched down right outside the facility.
I see them engaging.
Yep.
Did not kill. Got over the rim.
Likewise, I'm going to get into a better position to engage. I'm low on oxygen now. We need to get back to that fucking ballista soon.
Small arms fire.
Who's shooting me? I got a tank on me, Al.
I'm human rounds hitting it. The Nova tank had recently been toughened up significantly, and as we discover, can survive many, many hits with the railgun.
Peekaboo with the tank here.
God damn it. Reloading. The Nova's still moving. Be advised, Actual is involved in a battle against tanks on our side of the AO.
I got 2 guys on foot down here too.
And as the sun set, the enemy began spotting our reserve ballista dotted around the craters.
There's about 300
Okay,
meters
I'm circling wide and around. Oxygen was getting low and we needed to defend the extra ballista. We'd be heading back to the crater. That is engaging our ballistas on the ground, I think. But as we neared, we'd start hearing small arms fire on the ground. I'm hearing shots. Is that you, Trigger? Oh, they're on me. They're on me. They're on me.
I'm down.
Oh, fuck. Tier 3 head. Bleeding. I'm down. Myself and Trigger had been taken out, but Dragonflight were ready for another round of action over Eagle Flats.
Sharp to Actual, this is
Edsel does.
Extra Actual. Do you need help reinserting or you just need
Echo
to
is-
have a rough?
Not all the ballists on the ground had been spotted and destroyed, but now it made sense for the remaining members of Actual to head for the outpost to assist Bravo in defending.
Chief, are you still there? Copy that. I'm 200 meters away from you. Engaging 4 fighters right now.
Raccoon Alpha Team, be aware you are being shot at from ships on the outside of the facility right now.
With more of our Raptor flights returning, Raccoon Team Bravo would now start to see activity at the outpost.
Player on foot outside the door
Copy.
of the facility.
And defending the airlock was finally coming into play.
Oh yeah. Can't see him. Too dark.
The airlock had been opened and some enemy had attempted to breach, but Alpha held them off, though they did sustain 2 casualties in the fight.
Raccoon Actual, this is Rhino Actual. Due to lack of vehicles, we'll be falling under you for the time being.
Azura lands.
Yep, the Azura lands. If you find them, it's going to be priority.
or James. James has
Can you pin him?
Copy. 150. 10 clicks out.
Alpha, what is your status?
This is Alpha. We have 2 alive, the rest dead.
Stay firm, we'll hoop it a little bit faster.
We still have the facility.
Roger, looks like they're still outside the bunker there, cycling back and forth.
Bravo would continue engaging from a distance. In the skies above though, our fighters were consistently on the back foot, facing an incredibly difficult fight.
Focus Onyx Tears.
Engaging. Edsel has 3 on him. Edsel has 3 enemies on him.
Air is engaged, air is distracted. You are clear on the
Pin
ground.
3.
What's our condition at the moment?
Engaging over target.
Magic.
Magic's on me. Be advised,
Shields.
myself.
Engaging.
Currently engaging.
We're taking the shield, burning away.
Jack recharging.
We are taking some losses.
I want to take a moment to compliment our pilots and gunners for their unwavering morale in the face of certain death. They knew going in that this would be a losing fight, to merely delay such a skilled opponent, but throughout they kept coming and took death in its stride.
Edsel's
down.
rifle.
Get engaged. Fury's getting engaged.
Ground reinserting. There is a
Magic is above. Jack, straight ahead.
I see him. Out of range, 3 kilometers.
This thing just got destroyed. Not part of our group though.
You're fighting against elite.
We might not make it to the
Yeah, super elite.
You're gonna try.
Like, not just elite, super elite. Like, end boss of the end boss.
This is the number 1.
Yeah, like
we're doing
actually.
great.
In the entire game, they're uncontested number 1 as far as PvP goes. So, in space combat.
Yeah, like I feel good if I make it 30 seconds with one of them on my tail, you know.
Behind us. Yep.
I'm shooting him.
And after what looked like scouting the area, the enemy would make another attempt at the airlock, but this time Bravo zeroed in with their rifles.
There's another one outside the door. Another one outside the door.
I believe you went down, but I've got no down marker.
It's round the rock.
And reinserting under such a skilled opponent would be difficult. Ah fuck, I'm going down. Luke and Chief were having better luck though, making their way from Rhino 2's crater to the outpost.
Oh, hit. It's a hit. It's not dead. One ship destroyed. Gladiator destroyed. Shielded it?
They're coming in the airlock. Kill Skunks, get ready.
They've just gone in, Push, push, push.
A mass assault was occurring. It was time for Bravo to move in.
Oh shit, where's the ship?
Bravo had eliminated the ground threat, but Banu defenders were moving in to engage them from above.
One hit. Two hit. Underneath.
Heading to shooting mining now.
That's low behind us.
No, I see more, several from Alpha and Bravo fire teams.
Should we back off or stay here? Okay.
I'll stay outside, you guys go in.
That Banu's around again. Well, we gotta go before he gets us. We're going. Let's go.
Come on,
fucking
let's
move.
just go.
Get that door open.
Sure,
We're in. Friendly's coming in.
Alpha, be aware. 2 friendlies entering facility. Front door.
Oh, down. The crab, what I don't know how to call it. Banu defender is down.
Going.
Razorburn and Off-Grid had made it inside to reinforce the outpost.
One outside. One
Actually,
pushing
I'll
the
take them
airlock.
from Grim X
Pushing the
now.
airlock.
Alright.
He's pulling back. He's not going in. There's 2 outside.
We have someone just outside the facility.
And another assault would not be far behind them.
Razor, it's all you.
This is Alpha, one of our raccoons on return to facility has been interdicted by a player.
Roger, Alpha. You confirm 0. Are you still inside? Over.
Shoot you.
Mex is down.
Luke was on a roll though and was ready to start taking out enemy ships left at the outpost.
You cannot. 1 second. All ships landed has been destroyed. Keep shooting. Alright, last ship down.
The fight in the skies was still very much against us, but our pilots continued to return and throw themselves into the jaws of the Reapers.
I'm getting hits on him.
He says he's down.
That's down.
You're gonna need some assistance.
We are out of shield. He was too busy fighting behind us.
Yeah, for me, but
Jack, hangar 7, Jack.
Still front.
Copy the 7.
No, I'm getting hits, but
Facility is being contested.
Guys, they're attacking with the facility. You might want to get in there.
Multiple fighters above.
We have people moving in now.
Alpha, what is your status on reinsertion? How's that going?
We have 2 members 9k out from the facility.
We have 2 members inside the facility. We are still holding.
Come on, get out. And though a distance away, I'd made it back on the ground at last. My instincts to land were justified with my ship coming to attack moments later.
Raptor Actual to ground crew. There is nothing in the air currently over JT. If you're going to get back to the facility,
Pericles Echo, what's the status? Do you need a regroup?
We are pushing into the AO now. We're coming out.
Okay, guys, push in with Echo. Echo's coming with a massive group of guys.
Approximately 20 kilometers out, burning in.
By now, Luke was close enough to join the Overwatch at the outpost itself and would do an outstanding job.
Oh, M50 destroyed. That's one hit on the Gladius. It's flying away. Whew. I wish I could measure my heartbeat right now. Arrow is destroyed. Okay, one guy is down outside the facility. Oh, he's going inside. One guy is inside.
Get Razor up first.
He's up. He's up. Me too. No, I'm still up. I'm still up.
Katie, can I get a confirmation? No enemies inside the facility.
Somebody. Raccoon Actual, this is Actual. One of our guys is requesting confirmation that you have no enemy inside the facility.
Correct for the members. No enemy inside the facility.
No enemy inside the facility, correct, at the moment.
We hold the facility with 2 members of our
Alright, I killed one real gun.
This is Raptor Actual.
I've pulled off 7 of their fighters away from AO. I'm going to try to keep them distracted. This is your chance to reestablish. Guys, I don't know if you heard that, but I've got a bunch of enemies on me. I'm going to try and keep them distracted, try to reestablish over air.
Engaging.
Raccoon Actual, would you prefer us to overwatch or
Who's being engaged?
For the moment,
Engaging our 6.
Yes.
I can't.
Ava.
Lost target.
Pin to 3, pin to 3.
Knocked down. Knocked down. They got him.
One guy is entering the airlock.
Who was with us focusing on guards?
I see a runner. Someone's running.
But this opponent at least seemed to vanish into the night.
Someone's throwing a grenade.
And with several raccoons now making their way over land, we'd get the call we'd expected at the beginning of the fight.
A2 inbound, A2 inbound.
A2's coming in, guys. There's an A2 coming in. We have to hold for 38 minutes, 38 more minutes.
Directly over the facility.
Oh, A2 is dropping troops right on top of me. 15 meters.
A2 is currently landing.
Me too.
A2 is dropping troops.
Shoot him. He's landing right on me. This is awesome.
Coming from the front.
7. There's 7 troops being dropped.
6 now.
Yeah, let's kill them. His only front ramp open. So, troops coming from the front.
Rhino, Bravo, and the remnants of Actual were on the ground at the outpost, but the defense inside was weak. Only off-grid remained, and with 33 minutes remaining, we get the call we'd all been dreading.
Facility is no longer under our control. The facility is under
Fuck!
control.
Guys, get in there. Anyone who can get in there, get in there. Try and retake that facility now. Attempts would be made to push in, but with a completely hostile sky as well, the odds were against us. As Luke pushed to link up with Rhino, he came under sniper fire.
Spook has linked team with James. Taking sniper shots. Ah, James good, he killed him. Nice.
The sniper had been eliminated, but the air support forced them back.
Gladius down, second Gladius down.
And while attempting to combat it, they would be spotted in the rocks.
Luke is down. The Cutwell got me. Finally.
By the time we were done organising a mass reinsert of raccoons, the sun was rising. I'd covered most of the distance back to the outpost, but we only had a few minutes to drop in raccoons to retake the outpost. X-Ray would be bringing in 2 Hercules for the drop as we made our final push.
Yeah, we're in an A2.
If we're low enough, just leave.
Asabi shields are almost down. Asabi's engaging Asabi.
Etzel's down. I got taken out immediately. Shitty fighters.
I'm under.
The dropship was attacked immediately, and the raccoons deployed a little early.
Go, go, go.
Green, green, green.
Taking fire from Mary's in the back.
Hi.
Same. I don't know.
Bye. Not well though.
There were only minutes left for a desperate push on the outpost, but it seemed that the raccoons that landed were bogged down by fire from the surrounding rocks.
Yep,
James synced up.
She was in cat.
Quickly.
Yeah, touchdown.
Yeah. She was back up. She was back up.
Anyone have my party marker?
I do.
Shield are down. No, it's directly ahead of us, 6 kilometers.
We're getting shot at. Pack
No shots. No shot.
Recharging, recharging.
Still, they pushed forward, making use of the ground towards the outpost.
Alright, took down a railgunner.
And up above, despite the heavy losses, our pilots held out as long as they could, just trying to create a window for the raccoons to advance.
Make sure that crew is safe.
But it wasn't enough time, and as our raccoons made it to the outpost, I had to deliver the news.
I mean, at this time we have run out of time. We're out of time.
Liberty's Reapers had successfully captured and held the outpost, and had completely outmatched us in the fight. A very well deserved win for them. And I must say, we all had a lot of fun in this fight. It was a big and complicated event, and the fighting was very much a lot of fun. It also highlighted how much we still need to learn as an org. We are still a young org, and if we really want to become competitive with the top tier orgs in Star Citizen, we have a long way to go. We will keep working at it though. I want to thank Gads and Argarth at Liberty's Reapers for arranging this event, and to thank all of the skunks that sent in footage. I didn't have enough on my end to tell the full story, so it really was thanks to you guys that this video got made. As always, I want to thank all of you at home for watching, and I also want to thank all of our amazing patrons who you can see on screen right now. Without them, none of the videos would be made. I really appreciate the support, guys. And in this video, I would especially like to thank Dusty Lemons, who recently became a backer over on Patreon. Thank you very much for the generous support, it is greatly appreciated. If you want to support the channel for free, hit the like button or leave a comment, it helps out with the algorithm. And we have Skunkworks merch available in the merch shelf below the video. And with Jump Time back this week, there has never been a better time to start playing Star Citizen. If you are thinking of joining us, you can use the referral code in the description below to gain an extra 5,000 credits when you sign up for a new account. And we'll be back with more from Star Citizen very soon.